Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my NHL 20 franchise mode here in Columbus, Ohio. In the previous episode, we advanced to the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs for the second year in a row. And we sweep the Montreal Canadiens. You know we've had our history if you've been watching this series for a long time. If you haven't, I recommend going back and watching some of those series because they've been entertaining. That one wasn't as entertaining as I had expected because, Montreal always gives us problems for some weird freaking reason. But we walk through them, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not having a Game 7 and winning in 4. I'll take it any day of the week. Who led this team in points? Jeffrey frickin' Woodworth with 4 goals, 2 assists. He came out clutch, 2 game winners, 3 power play goals, 4 power play points. He's good. I'm not surprised. Are you surprised? I'm not surprised. He's the captain, and he does whatever he wants. You know what I'm surprised about? Walker Cowan had 5 points. I didn't notice him getting assists for some reason. I didn't see him as the first or second or third star anytime. So quietly, he was one of our best playoff performers in that first round. Joshua Waugh, who surprised 5 points. Cole Sillinger, also a guy I didn't see on the board at all until the last game. He got the 3-1 goal, really saved the series for us. Really won the series for us. 5 points. Unexpected. He is playing third line time, but I do like that very much. Giroux with 5. Okay. Pierre-Luc Dubois with 5 as well. 5 assists. Man is a stud. Khalil Fallon, point per game, 3 goals, 1 assist. That's pretty good as well. Matthew Savoie with 4 points. Makinen with 3. Piton with 2. Dietz with 2. Goring with 1 assist. So our bottom 6 could have been better. Piton, Dietz, Goring, but we went out and we shut them down. They never stormed back late in the third period. On the contrary, we came back in a game, won it in OT, I believe. 4-3. And we were the better team. Everybody really produced. But how is the blue line looking after 1 round? Stu Cam with 3 assists, +2. That is a good first round. He really held it down. The defense, not putting up a lot of points. Swift, Carlos, Boutin, and Winquist all tied with 1 point for second place. Mikko Järvinen, not a great first round, but I don't think the defense did terribly that first round, so I can't be too upset. Goaltenders, Vyacheslav Kavanov, man, I ain't going to praise him because voodoo, 942, under a 2 goals against average. Damn good. Damn good. But who are we facing in the second round? I mean, I know who we're facing, but who are we facing? If you know what I mean. We are facing the New Jersey Devils. We faced them a few times in years past, but what are they looking like here in 2035? They're holy Jesus. Oh, man. Oh, they got Patrick Laine. Cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Okay, well, let's start at the top. They got Joakim Kamel, who has always been a thorn in our side. I feel like every time we've played New Jersey in the first round, they've always given us aches and pains. Matthew Beniers, their first-line center. Patrick Laine, 37 years of age, but he's 95 overall. He can put up goals whenever he feels like it. 28 goals this season as a 37-year-old. And then the 2 previous seasons, he had 40+. I'm scared of that first line. That basically matches what we have in the first line. Jochen Kortnall, that's a name and a half. I tried pronouncing that 6 or 7 times. Very hard. Cesar Brassard, and then Jack Hughes, who we did debate on trading for this previous off season. 10 points in the first round 84 on the season. You know you have a deep team when Jack Hughes is on your second line. Jackson Curry, Nico Hischier, and Edgar Menino, who we did trade to them, I think, was it last season? It was last season. He put up 30-plus points both years. Good for him. But I hope he breaks his neck or something, because I know how EA works. He'll, like, score 7 goals on us. Okay, you know if you're a deep team if Jack Hughes is on your second line? No, you're a deep team if you have an 85 overall Nico Hischier on your third line. So their center depth is pretty good. I've noticed that throughout the league. Most teams have very deep center cores, especially the playoff teams. Their fourth line centerman, Owen Walensky, 23 years of age. Then they have Lamkin and Murphy. So that is a fantastic forward core. They give me the shakes, the aches and pains. They look better than the last time we faced them. Defense, what's it looking like this year? Christopher Schroeder, Marcus Brizgalov, McCutcheon, nope, I'm not even going to try to say that. Vasilyev, Terry, and Balget. You know what? They have a terrible defense. I was expecting some marquee names, but it looks like they put all their money into the forward position. You know what? I don't know if that's a smart tactic, but they are here in the second round. So they must be doing something right now. Their cornerstone defenseman, Christopher Schroeder, can do it with the best. Goalies. Colby Dumba. They do have a decent starting goaltender. Didn't do great in the first round, but they did go to a Game 7, but he did win him. He did win him that round. So offensively wise, they are almost, I would say, almost as good as us. I mean, if you look at our lines, they have a case as to why they might be better. I mean, maybe their depth players are overall better point producers, but when you go overall wise, I think we're still the better team. I don't want to say outright we are, but when you look at our defense, it's so much better than theirs. Goaltending, I think Kavanagh is a stud, but I don't want to give him too much praise because goaltenders are absolute voodoo. Game number 1, we have home ice. They went 48, 31, and 3, so not the best of, I mean, they're a pretty good regular season team. Sorry, I'm so used to seeing our team with 55-plus wins, so... Hey, also, Detroit's there in the second round. Maybe they make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Who's to know? Game numero 1. Here we go. First period. 1-0. Joshua 5-on-5. Almost said power play, but apparently I can't read. They outshoot us by 2, 13-11, but we have the lead. Second period. They tied up Patrick Laine. That is a name you have to watch out for. 37 years of age. I mean, he doesn't lose his shooting ability. If you put him somewhere around the net, he's going to score. Third period. Here we go. All even up at 1 power play for us. Giroux on the power play. That is a big 2-1 goal. Joshua Waugh, his second of the game, makes it a 2-goal game. And it's 3-1 late. Halfway through the third period, do we have a Game 1 victory wrapped up and sealed, ready to go? And it looks like we do. Game 1 victory? I was kind of scared there because they have their weapons, obviously. Joshua Waugh with the first star. 3 points, 2 goals, 1 assist. But Vyacheslav Kavanagh really held it down there. I mean... We've had years past, Askarov, where it was 1-1, 2-2, headed into the third period, and he just let in 2 right away, and there's no chance for our offense to make any dent in that. So Kavanagh, good first game. Good first game. Game number 2, let's take 2 away on home ice. Let's go into New Jersey on purpose, apparently. Nobody goes to New Jersey on purpose. But I feel every time I say that, New Jersey whoops us. So... First period. It's 2-2. We get the 2-goal advantage, but Courtnall and Curry tied up just like that. on 9 shots. Ooh, that's not good. So, step it up, boys. Second period. 3-2. Zach Paton. Early into the period or late? Hold on. Late into the period, actually. Sorry, I forgot it goes... It says 1-1-1 there. I forgot it counts down. Sorry, I'm a little stupid. So, a minute left in the period. He makes it a 3-2 game. Here we go. Third period. We have the lead. We have the lead. Walker Cowan shows up big yet again. I feel like he always scores in the third period. Is that just me or am I crazy? Jacques Giroux scores, making it a 3-goal game late into the third period. It looks like we will take both on home ice. Balej scores to make it a 2-goal game, but I think it's a little too late. Fallon with the empty netter, and we win 2 at home. And the second game was 6-3. Giroux with a big game there. Kavanaugh, not a bad game. First period was kind of iffy, but he held us in there late. He gave us the chance to win. Jeffrey Woodworth with another goal that game I forgot to mention. How's Detroit doing? They're tied, so go Detroit. Game number 3, we're headed to the Prudential Center. I don't know if I said that right, but here we go, first period. New Jersey is up by 1. Jack Hughes, 10 minutes into the period. Okay, second period, we outshoot them by double. Second period. We tie the game. Joshua Watt ties it up early. 33 seconds into the second period. It's all evened up. This is similar position we were in game number 1. Do we pull the magic out of our hat yet again? Third period. Here we go. Here we go. Power play early for New Jersey. They cannot capitalize. Dude, come on, Columbus. Come on, that was your chance. That was your chance to make some damage. You kill off a big 5-on-4 power play for the New Jersey Devils halfway through the... Brizgalov scores. But Mikko Jarvinen ties things up just like that. Defense on defense. Joshua Waugh. Oh my God, Stu Cam with the empty netter. Just like that, I thought we were having OT. Mikko Jarvinen ties it up. Joshua Waugh gets it done. Stu Cam with the empty netter. The defense comes up big. Our blue line pulls a little magic out of their hat. And we have a 3-0 series advantage over the New Jersey Devils. Ottawa leads the Detroit Red Wings. I know, you're like, can you talk about the other series, Owen? No, I only care about Detroit and how bad they've been for the last, I don't know, decade, 15 years. I don't know how long we've been doing this series. Game number 4, we have a chance to party in New Jersey, but who wants to party in New Jersey? Ew! Let's get it done here. Let's head back to Columbus. Game number 4, we have a chance to go back-to-back sweeps. Game number 4, first period, 0-0. They outshoot us by 3, 9-6. Okay. I would have liked a goal or two, but it's evened up. It's a wide open game. Second period. 2-1. Patrick Laine scores on the power play, but then Jeffrey Woodworth is like, oh, you think you're the better right winger? No. Ties the game up, and then Stu Cam gets the lead. We outshoot them by 2. Another close game headed into the third period. Do we have the sweep in our grasp? Do we get it done here in New Jersey? Do we head to the Eastern Conference Finals? It's been a few years since we've got back to this position. Half the third period remaining. Joshua Waugh gets the 3-1 advantage, and it looks like we'll be partying on the plane home to Columbus because nobody wants to party in New Jersey. Walker Cowan with the empty netter. Vyacheslav Kavanaugh with the first star, He's first in my heart. Boys, we are headed to the third round for the first time in, I believe, 3 years? Yeah, the last time we made the Cup Finals is the last time we were to the Eastern Conference Finals, so it's been a while. I'm glad to be back. It has been a short episode, so I'm going to go ahead and look at the stats, kind of drag this thing out because, you know what I mean, right? Joshua Waugh with a fantastic second round. You know, he was just on repeat. I feel like anytime we needed a goal, he was the guy to go to. He was like, oh, you need a goal? No, just a goal? Scores. He scores repeatedly. Jeffrey Woodworth was fantastic as well, but Waugh must have been one of our MVPs. We had a few MVPs that round. There were a few guys that came up really, really big. But obviously the 1-2-3 punch. Savoie, very underrated, 1 goal, 9 assists. We don't see him on the board very often, but he is quietly being one of our better players here in Colombo. I mean, we have, that's the line of MVPs. That is the MVP line. Joshua Waugh has a few. Jeffrey Woodworth has a few. Savoie has 1 or 2 maybe. The MVP line. Ooh. That brings joy to my heart. Walker Cowan with another good round. You know, before we started the first round, I was kind of giving it to him. I'm like, 66 games, 31 points. You're supposed to be a sniper. You really don't go out there and score many goals. But he went in there, second round yet again, gets a game winner. I think he had a game winner that round. I'm not quite sure at this point, because my memory is shot or something. But 8 points in 8 games as a third liner is good, and that's our depth. This is the difference. This year, our depth is actually doing something. Most years, our depth, or I think the previous 2 years, our depth were kind of like, what do we do? What's a puck, and why do we shoot it into a net? This year, our depth, our bottom 6 to be exact, is really helping us win games. Obviously, our first line is automatic, but having third line guys, fourth line guys step up in key situations is big. Giroux with 8 points as well. I mean, 4 points. 4 goals, 4 assists is good for 8, so they're tied there. Cole Sillinger with 8 points. I can't be upset with that. You know what? When we brought him onto the season, 70 points, I was kind of disappointed. I mean, I knew what kind of player we were getting. And I mean, 90 points just must have been a little out of the range for us. But a 20-goal season, 50 assists, to come in here into the playoffs and have 8 points through 2 rounds in 8 games, to be exact, is big. Pierre-Luc Dubois, not a goal on the board yet, but he's passing the puck to all these young guys. He's like, you want to score? You want to score, Giroux? Here's the puck. I know I can bury it if I need to. Just go do your thing. I believe in you. 36 years of age. He might be riding out in the sunset sooner or later. I hope this year isn't his last year, but I hope if he does retire, he goes out on top of the world. Khalil Fallon with 5 points. I don't think he was. I mean, he had a goal that round. I want to say he just had a goal that round. I'm not too sure at this point, but man, now that we have him as a playmaker, he scores more goals. But goals are important, and I'll take it. Not really living up to that $10.3 million contract, are you, Fallon? Step it up, bud. Samu Makinen, not a great second round, but 5 points is pretty good. He was +7, so he's really hunkering down that third line there. Zach Piton with 4. I can't ask for much more from my fourth line center. 4 points in 8 games. Pretty good. Dietz, I don't think he had any points there. Goring didn't have any. But they're both pluses. I think the only minus here is Fallon. If I'm quite sure. Yeah, he is. So that second line could be doing a bit better because defensively wise, but they're going out and they're scoring points, which is important. Defense, how's it looking here? Stucam with 7, so he's been important. I think 2 goals that round, 1 game winner. Exactly. Franchise mode legend in Stucam. First overall pick. Traded Stucam for the pick to acquire him. Isn't that funny? Mikko Jarvin with 2, so our blue line came up clutch a few times that series. but they're all good plus minuses, so I can't be too upset with the results there. Goalies, my boy, he dropped off a bit, but he's 8-0-0, good for a .939 save percentage and a .174 goals against average. He's a stud. He's coming for all the awards. It's Kavanov's world, and you're just living in it, okay? But the real question is, who will we be facing in the Eastern Conference Finals here in 2035? I want it to be Detroit just for the lulz, right? Just for the lulz. Playoffs are over. Okay. Haha. Yes! I mean, no, I could regret this soon, but the Eastern Conference Finals matchup will be against the Detroit Red Wings. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this one, please leave a like, leave a comment, share with people who you think may enjoy this sort of thing. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.